Greetings to all life forms and life workers who have found this intuitive message and readings from the Ancestors and the Alchemists. Hello, everybody. Checking delays here. Make sure the stream is running smooth for everybody. Hello. Hopefully it's not laggy anymore. I think I might have fixed the lag. I'm doing well, everybody. So I'll be giving either general or specific readings with answers from the Ancestors and the Ancient Alchemists. You can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. You're up first, Demi. It was good to see you as well, friend. The alchemical message for everyone now we're in the future is the skeletal death with a bow instead of a scythe. Oh man, you choose secret number 9. First person to choose 9. So you tell me when to stop, and we'll give you the alchemist message from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. No one has chosen 9 yet. Okay. So you got 2 of my favorite cards in all of the tarot, and 2 of, I think, the most beautiful Rider-Waite cards. So the message for you and the whole collective is from the Ancestors to know that everything is connected with thought. All of our realities exist together. And when we know as above, so below, the universe connects to life infinitely. The infinite reef is a symbol of the everlasting movement of love and understanding. Know that all of the experiences you have leads you to this perfect moment to find unity. Don't be a total ignorant fool, be the wise fool. Do not be the person who thinks they know everything and they moved forward. Be the wise fool who takes around your whole surroundings, understands everything that's happening around you, and still takes the most dangerous path. There's always a second path instead of falling off. The fool falls off the cliff. The wise fool knows when to walk down the path, is the alchemical symbol. There's a hard way to scale down this cliff. If the fool turns their head and listens to the dog, they would find it. Know that you have the ability to give to others. This is the community service card. By giving service and energy to others, you bring strength and power to the whole community. Is this symbol? It is a shield with a X through, which is a alchemical symbol of movement, of strength, and of community, of sharing resources amongst each other. So know that you're wealthy and prosperous, and you make the world a better place. So create your content, create your own passions, and know of the symbols all around you. The energies you do on this one world affects the entire cosmos. So continue the music, the energy, the laughter you have, and the more that you can share that with the world, the better your life will be. Those are the alchemical and ancestral messages. And from the ancestors to know that everyone you have loved who has passed away, they are here to remind you to be here now as the master fool. Thank you. And the message from Rider Waite for anyone now in the future is the Ace of Swords. The message is the glowing hand. So the hand is made of light and is producing light waves. It's producing an aura. This is the alchemical symbol of the energy field of the body. The frequency that we hold is the frequency that we create. And by knowing what color and frequency your light is, that is the type of light that comes in from the ancestors and the alchemists. I'll leave that up here if anyone else wants number 9. Got the writer. Rate Smith. Okay, if I can get a 1 through 8, and I'll keep doing messages. Our good old friend the Hermit shows up to remind us to find our own balance of time and create time in our own structure, in our own way, to bring that structure to us. Know that we are the masters of the hourglass. Is in the palm of our hands. Okay, so we got one of my favorite alchemical symbols ever, which is why some of you might be here. On the shield is the crest of a filigree lion. The lion on a shield is a symbol of the ferocity of the family, of the energy. By connecting to your kin, to the other people around you, and to the whole shield guard, the whole group is stronger. But they all have to be the same type of lion. But if they are, they work in the most perfect way. The filigree lion is a symbol of ancestral magic that is passed on through the bloodline. It is sometimes used as a dark symbol. It is also often used as a power symbol of Christ. But there is a full spectrum of uses. If you ever see statues or symbols of the lion in a filigree stance, it's one of the most powerful symbols to tell you that the powerful ancient cosmic lions that predate time itself are making contact. That's one of their main symbols to use in super low-key way is the cosmic space lions. It comes in when it needs to come in, and I'm glad it came in there. In this deck, it's a symbol of the Visconti family. But if you know a little bit about your bloodline, it's probably a symbol of one of your families too. It's a very ambiguous family symbol. Cosmic space lands. There's a whole bunch of those guys, and they like making contact in cool ways. And you guys had one there. Also the cosmic mother, the pregnant universe, death, life, creativity, awakenment, balance, and attracting the dark spirits to her to use and become one with the mother mind. The symbol is this little guy at the bottom. It's a little imp monster, plant monster coming to the mother, which is a symbol of the wildness of nature, how nature will always take back and nature always reclaims. This power of the planet is more powerful than any being on top of the planet. So, Demi, choose a number 1 through 8, and I'll give a message to the collective if you would like. Or message from the cosmic space lions. Okay. Message from the cosmic space lions. Then tell me when to stop. So this is the hoi polloi tarot, which I generally use instead of the rider. So it's basically the rider with way less magic. Okay. So first, the entities from the stars, the space lines want us to know to stop casting ourselves out in the cold. That our wealth, our abundance is right there by us, is reflecting all around us, but we choose not to see the beams of light. We choose to not follow our power, the light that we radiate. Know that we have so much inner light. We either choose to be sad and negative in this experience or choose to be happy and persevere through this experience and know that the wealth is around you, even if you are not fully experiencing it now. They want to remind us that the reason why we don't see the space lions is not because they don't exist, it's because we believe that they don't. We believe that they will hurt us. We believe that we will hurt them. These blades prevent us from making contact. And the only way we can overdo that is finding a balance to play, to love, to be joyous, but to feel sadness, to feel all of the human experiences, but do it in the most healthy and balanced way, to bring our power and strength from the divine source with here into the now, to take the infinite white light and bring it into our reality with our third eyes activated, wings open, perfect balance and power. To the collective of anyone now or in the future, those are the messages of how to contact the cosmic space lions of infinite cosmic light. Anyone else can choose messages for the collective, 1 through 8, or if you have a question in particular. But know that the alchemists are always with you and always exist around you. So this is an 8-legged table. The 8-legged table, or the 8-footed table, is a symbol, an ancient alchemical symbol of the infinite balance of the number 8. How all things come to perfect balance and form in multiples of 8. When you have 8 aspects of any one thing, that any one thing can become any other one thing. And it's a common symbol from master to student of how to transmute any object or thought object into any other object or thought object is 8-legged table. The message here is the grasshopper on top of the skull with money coming out, coins, pentacles coming out. Know that you are grounded and connected is the way that you move and hop forward. The grasshopper is an ancient symbol for the movement and ingenuity of nature. Whatever problem you have, you can find a solution by studying our planet. There is always adaptation and physics that answer whatever issues we have. We just look at the planet and she will give us the answers. Is the ancient Alchemy and Ancestor symbol of the grasshopper, the green grasshopper. So anyone, if you have questions or just would like forecast energies, I'll do those. I'll do a quick channeling for the cosmic space collective of felines aligned with the highest, most pure cosmic light. I call, I invoke, I allow, I submit, and I proceed. And you all are loved, and we are very grateful to be allowed to make this contact. This is the ninth dimensional contact of unity felines. There's a lot of messages that are coming forth now, but I'll just do the most pressing one. Is every person has the capability of healing themselves with thought. Whatever ailment or pain that you have can be rectified with thought and allowance. Just allow yourself to feel it without repressing. Feel the badness without repressing for a few seconds. About 33 seconds is what's coming through or more. And just let it happen and feel the pain. And when it's done feeling the pain, know that you can then enjoy what happens afterwards. And this life, you are here on this planet for enjoyment. There's a quote that they want to be referenced, and it's the last thing from them from now. It might come back through. There's a quote from Walt Disney, and it is, happiness is a state of mind. It says it right here. And there's Kermit. And this was a quote that Jim Henson wrote in his book and had throughout his family and had in his office, and was one of the many quotes he had of Walt Disney, is happiness is a state of mind. And I think that's a very important message, that we can choose to be happy no matter what happens. I hope the messages are resonating. There's quite a few coming forth, but from the Ancestors and the Alchemists is a theme for today. My plan is to make these more themed. Yeah, it's a Walt Disney quote that inspired Jim Henson. So it's like a collaboration of the two. Happiness is a state of mind. So is strength. We can either slay the dragon or tame the dragon. What we do is our choice. and know that that comes from strength. So we're talking about alchemy. I knew he would show up on my first move. He's the buddy king here. Is Thoth, the god of all knowledge and wisdom, and he's kind of the top dude in most. He's credited by some to be the inventor of the tarot, but I think he was probably closer to the inventor of oracle cards. They had papyrus that they could probably make some form of card stock. They just wouldn't live through the centuries, but there's a good chance that Thoth, in the oldest of ancient Egypt times, created writing, art, music, thought, and also created the universe in some teachings. So the alchemical symbol I'm going to point out here is this is a hieroglyph. And this hieroglyph means life. And the second symbol is the ibis head. Ibis was a very intelligent bird that could be trained. And the thought and the symbol behind the ibis is that the ibis is able to basically farm the insects, and most birds can't. And that's part of their reason why they're very easy to be trained. They have a high brain capacity. And he's the most person for him. Much love. So he's probably the most, he's the king of the ancestors of the school of all alchemy. Says thrice greatest, the master's master's master. And he has 7 teachings. The 7 Hermetic teachings. Mentalism. All is mind, all is mental. Love for humanity. So when we're able to have love for everybody, no matter their differences, no matter their similarities, we can create a crystalline structure unlike any other, where things form from the unity of everything. We love ourselves, so we love everyone else throughout humanity. No matter what labels or perceptions of them, we know that they are the same of us, of matter, but different of mind. And that is beautiful, and that deserves love. The symbol is the hollow center, reflecting a gleam of light. The ancestors say that this is the symbol of the connectivity to the infinite void, the infinite dark creative space where all matter sprung, the shell of life and universal causality, says the alchemist. I express all my gratitude to Ladyfingers and any of the viewers now or in the future. And let me know how you feel about these types of videos in the comments. Always looking for new ideas. And always wanting to share gratitude with my growing audience base. And to anyone who will ever hear me. So I will end this video with one last message. And this is, rightfully so, gratitude. So gratitude comes in many forms and is oftentimes both reflective and hazy. We know what it does and people can see it, but we have a hard time believing it. We have a hard time experiencing the gratitude. But when we can share and know that we are grateful for the structure, for the form, for the abundance that we have in our life already, it will just continue to magnify and continue to crystallize in our exact and perfect form. I have much gratitude to anyone who will ever find this content. I hope you have gratitude for each breath you take and your ability to receive this content. There's a lot of people on this planet who can't. So, much love and gratitude.